Hey guys, it's Socks and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. It's been a little bit. I feel like the time in between speed builds keeps growing. I don't know. This one took me a little while to finish. I took a couple breaks. I also built the nectary in between just because I was so excited to build with Horse Ranch. But this build is entirely base game. I think I started this build, like I said, quite a while ago. I think while my boyfriend was like still here visiting me. So yeah, it's taken me a little bit to finish, and it's modern style, and I don't often build in this type of style, so I think that's why I had a lot of difficulty with it, because I'm just not used to building in that style, you know, but I wanted to go out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to do another like super pack restricted build, like just base game. I haven't done a just base game build in a while, and I miss them, and I want to do some more pack restricted builds. I don't know, I definitely have been in a building mood. It's not that I haven't wanted to build, it's just that like I'm so slow right now, man. I just like I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, there's so many things I do where I feel like I'm spreading myself out too thin. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with Stardew right now. I've fallen back into a hyperfixation with that. If you guys don't know, I have a long play series on my channel. I upload at least once a week. I think the great thing about that is that I have stockpiles for like months of that series now, just because of how much I've been playing Stardew. Like, guys, I'm just so obsessed with Stardew right now, and I'm also obsessed with The Sims. Like, I feel I have so much creative energy to output, and for once it's awesome. The worst thing is that just my sleep recently and just my chronic illness, definitely been having a bit of some flare-ups, bit of inflammation, joint pain, as well as just the general like sleepiness, as well as my like extreme heat aversion. So the creative marbles around my brain, they're bouncing around. However, my body demands that I rest like immediately, so I haven't been able to like output as much as I wanted to, simply because I literally just sleep like so much. And I keep, oh my god, I swear to god, our health system is run by goddamn vampires with how much they like need my blood. Like, I feel like I'm going as much as I did when I was like first diagnosed with a blood condition when I was like 7, and I used to have to go at least once a week, sometimes every other day, just to like make sure I was okay. And like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm kind of going to have to once I go on a treatment plan, because they'll have to like make sure I'm okay, and I'm going on immunosuppressants, and I'm already immunocompromised without my spleen, so I'm sure they'll be doing more checkups and stuff like that, and that's fine. It's just the fact that like the doctors just like keep demanding more lab results. They're just like, oh yeah, we did this last week and whatever, and it was kind of off. Just do it again this week. We'll just keep an eye on it, and it's like, guys, we know what I have now. Is this really necessary? I don't know how this turned into a health update voiceover. I guess it has, but it's good to talk about, because it's like a good health update for once, because I have answers. I have my diagnosis. I have ALPS. I was gonna try to say like the actual name, then I'm like, no, I can't. I'll like, I don't know. I'll put more info on it in the description, like a little, I don't know, little paragraph or something. But yeah, they just keep demanding my blood. Now I need to go for a kidney biopsy as well, and it's just to make sure biopsy too, right? It's just to check and make sure everything's okay. Make sure it's not like a problem relating to that, and it is instead like some sort of side effect of the autoimmune disorder. There's a lot, man, and there's just like a lot that it's like affecting. Like, it all kind of interconnects. Okay, let's talk about the build for a little bit. Like I said, this build is base game. Oh my god, I had like the stupidest, most brain fart moment while I was recording this, and I did this earlier too while I was recording a let's play, and I accidentally turned the shaders off, and I was just like chilling without shaders for a bit. So if you're wondering why my game looks like uglier, or not ugly, but like less bright for a little bit, I accidentally turned the shader off. I love the shader I'm using right now. I think it's called Berry Forest, but it's just super light, kind of softer one. It kind of desaturates it a little bit, which I like. I like the desaturation, and it's, like I said, it's more softer. It's a little more cool, I'd like to say. But it's really good for just kind of building and just adding a bit of a unique flair to the look of the game. I really like it. I recommend Berry Forest by Tiana Berry, I believe it's called. They have some good reshade or NG shade presets, because I use G shade, right? The fact that I don't remember is because I use G shade for The Sims 4 and then reshade for The Sims 3. It's, oh my god, confusing. Speaking of The Sims 3, I promise, guys, I promise, Not So Berry Season 2 is coming. I'm having issues right now with my Sims 3 game. Of course I am. Trying to get it to boot. I had to do a full repair last night, which takes forever for me for some reason. I hate the EA app. There's just one day I'm gonna have to go on a full rant on the EA app. I won't do that today. I'll save that for another day. But yeah, I had to do a full repair. I had to take some things out. I know I have some corrupted content, and it's like I can't really fully look it. It's so annoying. And the 50/50 method, man, like, I get it, I know, but it, like, I think it would kill me. I think I'd just die. And it takes so long for the game to load up each time too. It's like, I don't have a life already, but I still think that would take too much time. Speaking of not having a life, so I kind of do actually have a little bit of a life now. Sorry, I'm just gonna gloat about this real quick. I have a job. Well, I mean, it's like freelance kind of work. Sorry, I hit my mic, oh my god. It's the same place where my mom works, and it's kind of like a glorified bed and breakfast, as well as like space for people to have classes out of. There's like a big community garden space in the back. There's just a lot of stuff going on in there. But I kind of taken over some of the social media marketing stuff, as well as some like graphic design elements, which is just like, oh my god, my time doing these silly, stinky little YouTube videos is kind of paying off, and I could kind of use it as like a experience boost. But yeah, my mom works at the same place. She just kind of works at a different level. She does like more food and groundskeeping. So I definitely nepotismed my way into that job. You could even call me a nepotism baby. I'm kidding. Listen, man, in this economy, I'll do anything to get a job. Anything. Okay, well, not. You know what I mean. But that's great. So I like can make money doing something that I really, really enjoy doing, and that's awesome. And I can work from home, as well as, if I really want to, I can also work from the place, because it's like a 4-minute drive. Not even really. I mean, I can't drive, so it's not like. Listen, that's next. My high school diploma, done. They had a job, cool, done. Now I gotta work on driving, even though, like, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be a good driver. I think I'm too anxious for it. I think I'm meant to be a passenger princess for life. No, I need to, especially for the career I want to go into. I won't be able to just, like, Uber to the morgue or whatever at midnight if I'm on call as a mortician. Like, that's gonna kind of suck. So I kind of do need to do that, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I want to talk about the interior. The interior is like, I want to say pretty beigey, kind of, you know, that beige aesthetic, TM. But also, it's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of pictured like grandparents living in this house, like at some sort of like Florida retirement cottage. And don't get me started on Florida right now, but you know what I mean. Some sort of like retirement home for grandparents or something. Like, I don't know. It's pretty, it's not small. I mean, not big by any means. It's not like super duper small. It's 3 bedrooms. And I think it's 2 full baths. it's still got a little bit of like those luxury kind of like finer thing vibes, but it's still like a little modest, which is why I think like kind of old person retirement home, not in like retirement home, but like this is where they go after retirement. I feel like that kind of fits. They're definitely grandparents. One of the room is like kind of a neutral room, but also has a couple of kids things. Like, does anyone else's grandparents have that? Because like when I had my room at my grandparents when I'd stay over, like it was just like a normal guest room, but it also had my kid stuff in there, and it was just kind of like spread out kind of. So that's where I was kind of going with that. For my channel, I've really been like trying to and wanting to like set a schedule for myself. I haven't, like, I don't know, whenever I think of like the days I want to upload stuff on, my brain just like shuts down, like trying to even it out, because it's like I don't know, because currently I technically have 3 Let's Play series going for The Sims. I have 2 Sims 4, 1 Sims 3, then I have the Stardew one, and I want to aim for getting 1 speed build done a week. And listen, I know right now I'm not at a very good pace. I'm at like 1 a month, 1 every 2 weeks if you're lucky. I really think I'm capable of doing 1 like a week. Just like some might be more smaller scale, some might be bigger scale. I also have to learn how to like spread myself out evenly through my builds, because like I can definitely do multiple builds at a time if I'm managing my time right, and I can't manage my time right when I spend too much time playing Stardew. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think I'm able to. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a week, right? With all the Let's Plays. And then like I want to throw something in between too. I want to do kind of create a Sims, or maybe even like mini mod reviews or other stuff like current households. So I might do a 5-day schedule, and then have like one of the days be a bonus day where I don't always upload on that day, but like if I have an extra video I can throw it onto that day. I don't know. I still have to decide what things I want to go up on one day too. That's gonna annoy me, but while I figured that out, I've just kind of been recording in my LPs as much as I can, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with all the different LPs, and I really like kind of the state of where my channel is right now. I know the views aren't the best right now. They're still pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, they're still pretty good, and that's okay. Views fluctuate, but like I feel like I'm happy with what I'm making right now, and I think that's the most important thing. I'm confident with my content output. Oh yeah, speaking of that, captioning. I want to give a update on captioning, because I want to caption all my videos. I really do, guys. It takes so much time to caption a video, and I knew that it did going in. And my goal right now is to get at least 1 done a day, like every single day. Just with some of the longer ones. I don't know what it is about it, but just looking at that long text document is so daunting. But if I split it up into smaller sections, like it's so easy for me to get done. I still want to do it. I really do. I think it's super important to have that accessibility, which is why I still do try to caption like all of my speed builds and one-offs and creative sims and stuff. I've also been falling behind on that a little bit. I have to caption my latest current household video, which is like 30 minutes long. And with this kind of some of the long form content I want to veer to, I don't know. I really want to try to balance that. I wish I was like making enough from YouTube. I don't make anything right now. But I wish I was to like hire someone to do it. I'm definitely not at that level, and I don't think I ever will be. To have an employee, we're a woman it thing show here. Women, you know what I mean. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I don't know, because like I want to do it. I want that to be a thing. I want my content to be accessible, because I think it's important. But it's also a very time consuming thing, and again, I should have known that going into it. But I'm working on it, okay? I am working on it, I promise. I'm setting little goals for myself, 1 video a day. I have been, keeping at that goal for the past couple of days now. Hopefully I don't, fall out of that. Yeah, because I have a really good pace going right now. Again, there's just so much time in the day that I can do so much with, and there's so much I want to do, and I can't do it all because for some reason my body is like, nah, you need to sleep 16 hours a day, get back into bed. Like, I feel myself growing drowsy just from filming this, man. The energy levels are at an all-time low. Maybe I go get a nice cap after this video. That actually might be a really good idea. I still need to get blood work done today. It's the afternoon before I'm uploading this, before the Friday, so it's the Thursday before. Maybe I'll get a nice ice cap while I finish editing this video, and after I give my blood. It's always nice to get a nice little sugar boost after I get a blood test. That's how I reward myself. With all the goddamn blood they need to draw from me, I give myself a little treat. Where's my treat? Been a very brave little girl. Listen, man, never underestimate the power of a little treat. I think I live my best life when I give myself little treats. Especially caffeine-filled little treats, because, listen, I have a caffeine addiction, and maybe that probably is not helping my sleepiness. Okay, anyways, I'm going to start finishing this voiceover here, because we're kind of getting to the end. Thank you all for watching this video. Of course, I'd like to thank my patrons, Hanawo, Jacqueline Dream, and Esther. If you'd like to support me and my channel, the link to my Patreon is down below. However, that is never a necessity. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make.